action movie kind of thing. The video is shared online by many platforms, including Niger PR. But there's no credit on the video, so I don't know precisely who produced that video. But that's what it is. So the video summarily shows us the heart of Ikoyi, Banana Island, and points out that in what should be a luxurious environment and secure environment, apparently there are now not so luxurious looking people around. There are barber shops, in kiosks, in sheds. There are food sellers. There are people smoking weed. There are boys hanging around. And this video tells us that the people of Ikoyi and Banana Island are afraid for their lives because they don't know what's going on. In fact, the video says, I wonder what kind of, I'm not sure that was reporting though, because the video says they don't know who these people hanging around are. So I'm bringing this on radio today to ask you, if you're one of those hanging around Ikoyi and Banana Island, can you please tell us who you are? The video doesn't know who you are. I think I know who you are, but I think you should tell us who you are. Who are you? Why are you hanging around Ikoyi and Banana Island when you don't own a house there, when you don't look like Ikoyi and Banana Island? Why are there barber shops? Why are there food sellers all over the place? Why are there boys hanging around? The video even gives us a timing by 6 a.m., 6:30, 7 a.m. You guys are already loitering around the place. So who are you? The phone lines are ringing. I hope they're the ones calling me. 0700 993 993 993. 0700 993 993 993. For female callers, we've got a line, and that's 014657 014657 Join the show also live on Facebook and YouTube, Nigeria Info 99.3. On Twitter, use the hashtag Nigeria Info SS when you tweet. Let's get started. Let me start with the female who's loitering Ikoyi and Banana Island. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
You don't sound like you loiter around Ikoyi and Banana Island. Do you live there?
No, I don't loiter around Ikoyi.
But do you live there? Do you live there?
I am such a
Oh, you pass by the place. So you're one of them.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, what I want to say is something that somebody called this station, and they are concerning this particular thing that's happening now. You know, it's happening at Ikoyi. And the rich men are getting afraid. Somebody said today, during I think Jimmy or something, that all these poor people, they have refused to give education. All these things that one day it will come back to the rich. Nobody is actually safe in this country, but the rich believe that where they are, nobody will reach them there. But it's a lie. It will get around. So they should start doing something, because they are the people, all those people that are rich that think that they have hidden themselves. You have not hidden yourself. It will get to your doorstep. It will get there. All those poor people you have refused to send to school, you have all these things you have refused to do for the country. It will get to you.
Okay.
There are the people around you. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd also like to hear from you sincerely if you live in Ikoyi, Banana Island, or any other part of Lagos. But we're focusing, because this documentary talks about secure Ikoyi. If you live around those places, in all truth, every Nigerian aspires to make more money so they can live in a more secure environment, have their children go to better schools. I know you're all going to try to lash out at these people who live at Ikoyi, but it's not their fault that they, can live there. And if they live there because they want some quiet and some luxury, why are you guys disturbing them? If you live there, please do call me. If there's a real threat that you've seen, talk to us about it. Hello? Hello? All right, please try again. Hello?
Wemimo?
Yes, sir. Welcome to the sunny side.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
This is Mr. Frank from Ojo Alaba.
Hey, you're in Alaba, you're not in Ikoyi now.
So, the only people were there for Ikoyi, now they will call me.
Do you loiter around Ikoyi?
But if you say, Mark, I cut my phone, I will cut my phone.
Cut it now.
You make open phone so that we'll go and contribute about it, so that we know how to come over it. Then you are asking me if I'm living at Ikoyi.
But did you hear me ask people who live around Ikoyi to call? Did you hear that part?
Okay.
I'm sure you did not.
Now, let me know if you collect phone from people that is not living there.
Okay. I don't know. Are you trying to threaten me or something? You should know that cannot work. Hello. Okay. Please try again if you can. Hello.
Hello?
Yeah. Hi. Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello. I can hear you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yes. What's your name?
My name is Mustafa.
Welcome, Mustafa. Where are you calling from?
I'm living at Ikoyi. I'm driver.
Aha. You're a driver around Ikoyi. Where do you stay?
At Ikoyi, Obalende area.
Aha. Okay. So you were possibly one of those loitering, quote, the area. Why are you loitering the place?
Madam, I am collecting 40,000 salary.
What did you say?
I am collecting 40,000 salary among the rich men.
Ah.
Hello?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
I say I'm collecting 40,000 salary.
40,000 naira.
Are paying me.
Oh.
So I have to, and then the company that they're not allowed to cook there. So I have to come outside and look for what I want to eat, or maybe sometimes to take a fresh air before I get home.
Oh.
That's the reason why we say we are workers sometimes. Not to say maybe we are looking for something. Sometimes when those big man see persons, they'll just try and drive anyhow, like say we are not in arm, we don't hold anything in our hand. So we are not thieves, we are not anything. So we are work under them, all of us.
Mm.
All the people that you are seeing that they are hanging around, they are working under them. Even though the people that you mentioned that they are running some barbing saloon, all these small business, all belong to them.
Mm. Okay.
All belong to the rich men.
Oh, no, wait. You're saying that those small barbing salons I see around also belong...
Yes.
Oh.
I used to go and barb. They are paying for the rich men. Anywhere you see. Some maybe all those, some maybe from council, they are collecting big money from them.
Mm.
All of them, when you see any small barb, even though where they are putting all those baba ijebu, I am seeing them. They are come and collect money from them. They are generating money from all these small business where you are seeing around Ikoyi, to even though anybody that is not paying money, tax force come and destroy all the place.
Oh. Mustafa,
no.
Thank you very much for sharing this with me.
We are not just hanging. We are paying also.
You're paying. So how do you survive with your 40,000 naira monthly salary, though?
Yeah, even though the people that they are driving small bus to go inside Banana Island from at this in Ikoyi off this in, all they are paying money, all the cars belong to them.
Oh.
So why they are complaining?
Oh, they say they don't feel safe.
We are not just hanging around. We are working under them.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you, Mustafa, for calling and sharing.
Thank you, man.
Those are the people I'm looking for. I'm just trying to find. I mean, that you heard that video say we don't know who they are, we don't know where they're from, and we don't know what they're planning to do. So, what are you guys planning to do? Yeah. This is Nigeria Info. Welcome to the show. Okay. Please try again. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Joseph. I'm calling from Shomolu.
Welcome, Joseph. Do you work at Ikoyi or Banana Island?
Yeah, I've worked in Banana Island. That was last year.
Okay.
Yes,
What were you doing there?
Yeah, I work with a maintenance company.
Okay.
Yeah, the issue, the boys they are complaining about, these are the people that they use in construction company inside the Banana Island. Most of them don't even have where to lay their head at night.
Okay.
And the funny aspect of it, we have people selling weed, and we have people selling food. You know, tax force who come, they will chase away those sell food and those selling weed.
Wow.
So who are those patronizing the weed seller? Still part
You
of
tell
the
me now.
inside Banana Island. This I know, and this we know.
Oh.
So they can't.
No, come again. Who did you say buy? I mean, who are those buying the weed?
The rich men inside Banana Island do buy woods too. They have boys that do go inside to supply them. They have security that do for them too.
Okay.
And all these small buses you have that is operating inside Banana, they do own it too. Who are those using it? Those working with others. So the issue on ground is if the government can just look into it, they can form one or two things with these people working. create an edible environment for them. There's a little space for them to be enjoyed.
Okay.
And small things will be coming out from them because they do offer them ticket before they go in, like 200, 300 on short-term basis. They know what is happening there.
Thank you very much for sharing. Now, this is the kind of conversation I was looking out for. Good. What's going on in the eyebrow area of Ikoyi and Banana Island? I'll play you that video again shortly. But for those of you that heard it, it's available online. I saw it yesterday. It's getting some latch on today with the hashtag Secure Ikoyi. So I'm going to open the line for other people to come to join their voices. But now let's hear from those who, quote unquote, loiter around Ikoyi and Banana Island. Why are you loitering? Hello.
Hello?
Hi. Put off your radio.
Okay, thank you. Okay, sorry.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Engineer Nick.
Okay. Engineer Nick.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah, Nick, yeah. I left Ikoyi in 2018, precisely May. So I worked there for almost 6 years.
Oh, okay.
As a maintenance personnel.
Okay.
So during the time I worked there, I do spend like 7 days on, 7 days off. So and when you are in the maintenance, so most of those people you see around loitering around there, they are all working. Most of them, about 90% of them, they work in those facilities you see, all those buildings you see there. They work with those. Most part of them work with those rich men. Most of them are drivers. So and those guys those bad salaries you saw around. They are there because they know that most people will not be able to go home. Though I have an apartment in that I may not mention where I worked.
Okay.
So, but it's that Glover Road. If you know that that man that have this one of these popular bank.
Okay.
So that roundabout, so when coming from Golden Gate downwards. So what I'm talking about right now. So you see, if you go around this Park View, going as you're going to Ikoyi, Banana Island, even Link Bridge, as you're going to Lekki. So you see everywhere, crowded because these guys they walk around and there's no way they can go home and come back. Like me now, I'll spend 7 days. Yeah, I'll quickly come and buy food, then go back.
Yeah.
To my estate. So that's why you see those things happening there. But I didn't see the video you just played. I didn't see the video.
It's still online. It's still online. That's why I played it to you.
Yes, I'll do that. I will do just that. So that's exactly what I understand.
So these people that you've mentioned that quote unquote hang around, do you think that they might by any chance be a threat to the residents?
No. Do you know there was a time these people, most of the people that sell food there, most of them are Calabar women. Police will come at times, they will raid them, take their food away, and render them useless. Some of them will not be able to, even before they can even come back to that business, they take them there 6 months. They will empty them. So they are so.
But what are they supposed to be there? Like legally, are they supposed to be there?
That is. But they also give them permit to be there. There's no way they can just go and pitch their tent there without anybody giving them that kind of avenue. Yeah. So I believe, but the country where we are, so we have so many bosses, system, authority, this one will come and do so, another one will not. So, but I felt that we can create a place for them, or because like this video you play right now is because before you get to know what's happening, it might result to something else because we have so many of them who are into coke, they are you have drugs among them who are into dope, into so many drugs, they are into. So if you get in the night time, discover that smoking, even in the night time, So I think it's not healthy for such an environment.
Okay,
it's not healthy.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing. Thank you so much for calling. All right. Where are the others? Join the queue. Hello. Okay. Sorry about that. Try again. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So I want to have my take in what you are saying.
Okay. What's your name?
Olumuyiwa, calling from Aja.
Okay.
Let's first ask ourselves a question. What makes Ikoyi and Lekki different from Obalende, from Yanopaja? I'm from Mushin.
Are you asking me?
Yes, let me just first start from there.
But you know now, the idea with Onikoyi, with Ikoyi, with Lekki, with VI, with Banana Island, is to provide a special cocoon kind of place for luxury.
Because the plot of land there is 2 billion naira.
No, it's not 2 billion naira. You're exaggerating.
It's
just about
Banana Island. You know how much they are selling a plot of land?
How much? Tell me.
Okay, let's before discuss what you raised here. I work in construction industry.
Okay.
You want to employ a bricklayer, a carpenter, a tiler, a POP guy, and so on, to construct a building for you. What is the provision do you have for them? In the 80s, in this same country, they will have a bus, different type of buses. They will tell their people that, okay, if you are going to Shodi, this is also time. If it is Songo, if it is an Okpaja, they have provision to return them to their own houses, especially for near a bus stop. They have a provision to feed them. No, you just employ people 2,000 naira after working for about 17 hours, 3,000 naira, 2,500.
Well, hold on, Olumuyiwa, hold on. So let me understand what you're saying. So I want to build a house. Let's say I want to build it in Agege. Okay. And I employ the people you've mentioned, a tiler, POP man, bricklayer. Am I responsible for their transportation to work and also their feeding?
Okay. You first give the job to a contractor.
Maybe I did not give it to a contractor. Maybe I gave it to them individually. Am I responsible for their feeding and transportation?
Yes, in this way. This is the regard. This is my house I want you to build for me. They will ask you, sir, do you have a provision where we live, where we sleep, where we will bathe, where we poo-poo? Do you have for them?
Why can't they go back home and come back the next? I don't sleep in my own office. I go back home. Why don't they go back home?
That should be part of discussion. I'm saying that government should even intervene. You want to give people jobs, like where I work now. We give people provision where they will sleep and where they will bathe. We manage it for them. They don't litter all the street here up and down. So that's why I say what difference between Ikoyi and even Obalende. Those that work for them, let them ask the question from the owner or from the contractor. When you employ more than, let's say, 200 people, and you told them on the street, so it's not part of the lawless country that we are talking about.
All right. Thank you very much. Great point made there. Hello.
Yeah, don't come back.
Welcome back. What's your name?
This is Mr. Frank from Ojala.
Welcome.
You see, the thing there is that since they doesn't know whom that is living around them there, and we have intelligence in this country. We have intelligence. We have all these neighborhood people. We wear normal uniform. You can go and mix with them. You interrogate with some of them and know their mind. When they are sleeping, you sleep with them. Everybody will be there. You get to know their aims and their mind. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
You should not to be shouting who are they. And if you look at the statement now, some people are making now, you see that they are the ones that are even causing their own problems. But now, for we to know exactly what is happening now, let them bring out intelligence. Treat it all around. So that they will bring up points and they know the next way to do, either to wipe them away or to just send them out. If you come to work that place, you make an agreement with your organ or with your manager. Then your organ, after work, you are going. The next morning you come back. Madam selling food, don't sell food here again. If you come back tomorrow and catch you, we are going to waste your food. If anything happens, nobody.
Yeah, but that food matter. I mean, most of those who have called said these people are workers. If you are working in a place, you need to be able to buy breakfast, buy lunch. I mean, before you go back home, you need to eat,
fine.
right?
Let them make it official.
Okay.
Okay, Okay, let's say 10 people selling food.
Okay.
10 people selling bread. 10 people, they will have the particular spots that you go there and get them.
And maybe make the place look nice,
Let it look nice. If it is a bus stop, let it be a bus stop. If it is in a joint, let it be in a joint. If you are looking for something to buy, you have somebody that will go to that place. You will see where you will buy it.
Okay.
It's not for you to be loitering all the whole street, loitering in all the whole place. I trust what you are saying, though. If it was me, if I see somebody around me, I don't know, me, I will act. So let them make provision for all these things. Then
All right.
if you catch them, ask them for their ID card.
Yeah.
Because anybody that wants to go out for this Lagos now, you have your ID card.
Yeah.
So the thing will get measured.
All right. Thank you very much. Great point.
Thank
You've made your point. Thank you. Thank you. Great point. Let me go on to Facebook and take some comments from there. We've got this one in from Amao Sadiq Ademola, who says, these people are mostly artisans and construction site workers. Some are domestic workers for these rich men. Those food vendors are there because not everyone can afford the expensive restaurants in that axis. I don't understand what they mean. Your comment is gone. Okay. You see, I don't understand. Oh, it's gone. Emeka Ulo on Facebook says, all those people loitering around in Ikoyi range from domestic staff and hangers on are trying to get their daily bread. Funny enough, the local council collects taxes from those who have street shops, Buka, Baba Jebuloto, and what have you. State government is not ready to tackle this issue because it affects them indirectly. Okay. Amal Sadiq Ademola says these people work with Napep and Okada on island to feed their family before they were chased out. No jobs for them to take care of their families. They're just stranded. Okay. Admozi Dixon on Facebook. These people are mostly artisans. Okay. Okay. You're saying here that you don't understand what they mean by being threats to Ikoyi security. Well, Akiga Lari Ushahemba says, Olumu, you just said it all. I remember, ma'am, most of those laborers live in places like Ikorodu, Iyanoba, and so on. So, I mean, I think that all of these issues, if they are artisans, if most of them are artisans, drive around traffic. If there wasn't so much traffic, I think you go to work in the morning and return gladly when you close at 5 or 6 p.m. But because you don't want to get home at 10, 11, and then return the next day, you'd rather... Some of you even sleep in your offices, right? Welcome to the Sunny Side. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is John on the line for me.
Welcome, John.
Thank you. You know, on a normal day, if those people were based in like China, you know very well that they'll be engaged, they'll be fixed, they'll have what they'll be doing like daily.
Yeah.
They'll be working in a factory or something.
Mm-hmm.
Is it good for a country to be like this Nigerian standard and yet people don't have work to do, people don't have work? Like, if we look at it very well, we'll understand that there is something fundamentally wrong in this country. Okay, now we have gas. We're not using it. We have, like the gas we have in Nigeria is more than the petrol. Do the findings. Yeah, people don't even have gas in their houses to cook. So we need to really look at this thing very well towards 2023. I will not lie to you. Nigerian government have really, really failed. I will not lie, and it's a shame. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for calling. I'm going on to YouTube where we're also streaming live to take some comments. Hassan Mokwaire says, Wemimo, good show. Thank you. Ebenezer Oyeleye, I, Wemimo, to buttress on what your caller said, the building workers that are being used in those areas majorly come from the other side of the state. Okay. You also say for them to go back to their houses after work is unproductive. They need to stay around, probably in the property they're building, but they also need to be able to get food as they stay over. Okay. Those are very genuine reasons. Hello? Okay, you're gone. I'll just play you that video again. Let me get to it. And for those who are just joining, I'm asking you if you're around Ikoyi and you're loitering. According to this video, tell me why.
Ikoyi is the choice area of residence for the affluent in Lagos. Those who can afford it choose it for its serenity and security. From an aerial view, Banana Island and its environs are breathtaking, with its fast developing luxurious architectural masterpiece. Choose it for its serenity and security. From an aerial view, Banana Island and its environs are breathtaking, with its fast developing luxurious architectural masterpieces, beautifully arranged tree-lined streets, and quiet, serene environment. However, at close quarters, Tonbo Onikoyi Road and Banana Island Road residents are hit with a stark reality. They live in a ghetto. They are now overrun with street hustlers, squatters, unregistered taxis yelling out destinations. It's basically a scene you usually find at overcrowded bus stops, reminiscent of Ajegule. There are multiple food sellers, barbershops, thugs, and gambling stations at every turn, perched under trees. There are boys clustered in large groups, smoking hemp and watching residents. No one knows who these trespassers are, where they came from, or what their mission is. What is obvious is that the supposed highbrow areas of Parkview Estate, Banana Island, and Ikoyi Road are under siege. Something needs to be done fast.
All right, that video, well, I think it was well made. The soundtrack, that thing, was really good. The video says that you guys are turning Banana Island, Ikoyi, Turnbull, and that path, that you guys are turning it into Ajegule. It's beginning to look like a ghetto, and it's supposed to look highbrow. So why are you doing that? Let me take some comments because I'm out on a break shortly. Very quick break. So let me take with Facebook and read some comments from here. Olukayode Ori Keye says, I worked in Ikoyi via Island for 25 years. There is no provision for domestic workers, technicians, like no accommodation, no lifestyle for them. Most of them cannot go home until their days off. In my own days, my company had staff bus. Okay. So that's the general comment. I'll go on to Twitter when I return. I'm out on a break. This is a sunny side. On the first half of this conversation, I'm asking you, those of you who loiter, quote unquote, around Ikoyi, the highbrow areas, why are you turning it into a ghetto? Why are we having shacks all around? If you're one of those loitering, call me after the break. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. Don't go away.
More conversation, more talk, more right after this.
Whoever said you were too young to dream? Whoever said your business isn't what the world needs? Let your innovation take flight. With the right understanding of how to start, grow, and scale your business, you too can be transformed. The Transforming Nigeria Youths Program is brought to you by the MasterCard Foundation, Young Africa Works, in partnership with the Enterprise Development Center, Penn Atlantic University. This free program offers a step-by-step basics of running a successful business wherever you are.
To apply, visit reg.smetoolkit.ng/betransform. For more inquiries, please call 0909-462-1652 or 0909-924-1623 or 0809-4468-117. You can send an email to youngafricaworks@pau.edu.ng.
Transforming Nigeria Youths. Be transformed.
Welcome back to your number one talk, news, and sports station. This is Nigeria Info.
Okay, we are back. I told you it was going to be a quick break, and that's what it is. Welcome back. We got 4 minutes before the hour of 1. So let's take a few more calls. I would particularly like to speak with those who loiter around highbrow areas. Why are you loitering? Why are you turning luxurious areas into ghettos? That report says you're making the whole area, Ikoyi, Banana Island, and so on, you're making it look like a jegule. Why are you doing that? Hello. Hello.
Hello. Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the sunny side. What's your name?
Yeah, Wemimo, my name is Kasner.
Kasner.
Yes, sir.
All right. Welcome. Are you around Ikoyi?
Yes, I live and I work on the island, precisely not Ikoyi, but Lekki.
Okay.
You know, a few weeks ago, I was on my balcony, and then that was very early in the morning, around 5. I woke up, so I was trying to prepare for work. But I work on VI. You know, I saw troops of guys coming from where I don't know, like they were coming from left, right, front, every corner. I was wondering, who are these guys? Then I came downstairs. I told the gate man, I said, please, I want to look outside. So he opened the gate. I went out. Lo and behold, these guys are construction guys. Some of them are carrying buckets. Some of them are carrying shovels and all the rest. This very thing which this video said that they are under siege was the same thing I said to myself. In as much as I see that they are workers, it's not proper for them to be hanging around in such area. Now, today again, I never knew such a video was, is out there on the social media.
Yeah.
Today again, where I work, from the top of the building, I looked into the next building. It's uncompleted. As early as 6, I was at work. I saw a lot of guys sleeping in there. Both these malams that cook Indomie on the roadside, they have their everything inside there. And then those ones who ride on Okada. Those ones are the very ones that people should be scared of, because you don't know where they come from. Yeah, Okada doesn't have any plate number. They don't have residents where they live, both here on the island and on the mainland. Because
but I get your worry. I'm trying to jog off before 1 p.m. But I mean, you live in this estate. How come your estate is so porous? Don't you guys have a meeting with other people who are having constructions as to how they should harbor their workers?
Well, exactly what you said. But the truth is, you cannot have all these people to agree, because even if you call for a table meeting for these things to be addressed, there are some persons who would disagree, who would ask you to, what would you do since they don't have any place to stay, and those landlords need their houses to be constructed.
Yeah, so maybe if you have a meeting to tell them, create a suitable shelter for these people, if they have to work with you, you guys can agree on that, right?
Yeah, it can be agreeable, but still, what I'm saying is that those who are constructing, who have these buildings, will not accept it because it cost for them.
Okay, I need to go. I hope you're able to call me back in a bit, but I need to go right now. And I'd like to speak with more people who live in these areas. Share your fears with me. It's 1 p.m. The news is coming up. I'll be back after that.
River State Police Command has paraded 21 suspected IPOB members accused of burning 3 police stations and killing 3 officers.
You talk.
The poor man's team, they show him face for crime fighter. When rich man steal money, they no go see him face for crime fighter.
What the government have made us to understand is that whatever news that comes from the public that is against the government is fake.
Really talk.
Why are they turning their guns, their boots against the defenseless and harmless civilian populace? What is their problem?
Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
This is Lost to the Headlines. The Office of the Independent National Electoral Commission in Kano State went up in flames yesterday. Reports say property worth millions of naira were destroyed. The fire that gutted the Hajj camp headquarters in the early hours of Tuesday razed the Information and Communications Technology Department and parts of the administrative area. The unfortunate incident started while some senior electoral officers of the commission were attending a seminar at the head office. The commission says the voter register and other sensitive documents were not destroyed in the fire that engulfed the office. Me say if I fear, I won't take start registration again. And the Nigerian Academy of Science has warned that COVID-19 vaccines do not prevent infection, but instead stops the virus from killing the patient. This follows the warning of a possible third wave of the pandemic if the citizenry do not adhere religiously to wearing face masks, physical distancing, and regular washing of hands. Ew, I laugh in vaccine. If you like, no cover your face, it be you. And operatives of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have arrested a 300-level university student, Rhoda Agboje, and her boyfriend, Ifeanyi Nwankwo, who specialize in producing and selling drug cookies to school children and other unsuspecting members of the public in Abuja. Which I by your wickedness be this? What the hell? The NDLEA has also launched a manhunt for another member of the syndicate involved in producing the cookies with Arizona, a highly psychoactive variant of cannabis, alcohol, and rohypnol, among other ingredients. Rhoda Agboje was arrested at MPT Cooperative Estate, Abuja, following a complaint that she gave an unsuspecting young girl cookies to eat. The consumer lost her mind thereafter due to the effect of the cookie. But why? Why? And the National Youth Council of Nigeria has frowned on the ongoing clamor for the sack of the Minister of Communication and Digital Economy, Dr. Issa Pantami. This is as Transparency Advocacy for Development Initiative accused some foreign and domestic criminal elements of working to frustrate the ongoing national identity number registration and its linking with SIM cards nationwide. They say these elements are behind the travails of the minister. Waiting consign vulture with Baba. Then they talk extremism for one side, person carry NIN enter. Oh well. And for news when we say worry me. A middle-aged female gospel preacher shocked residents of Yenagwa, Bayelsa State yesterday after she suddenly went berserk and stabbed a 14-year-old boy, Joseph Thomas, to death after inflicting knife cuts on another. Shock degenerated into anger as a mob descended on the woman and nearly beat her to death before the intervention of the police. Eyewitnesses say on the day of the incident, she was carrying a Bible as usual, but started acting strange by displaying a dagger. She chased everyone who came close, broke into the victim's house, and dragged the 14-year-old to the middle of the road before stabbing him to death. Talk about something going from 0 to 1,000 degrees. Now it just happened so. I'm Onyi Sunday, and these are stories lost to the headlines.
Join the conversation no matter where you are. Download our mobile app by searching Nigeria Info FM on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Also, get news updates in sports, entertainment, news, and current affairs right on the app. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.
Welcome back. This is 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Wemimo Adewuni, and I'm here asking you, talking about a trending video that's been tagged the hashtag Secure Ikoyi, which says that Ikoyi, Banana Island, and the environs, so those harbor areas, are under siege from people whom their origins are not known. The video says we don't know who they are, we don't know where they're from, and we don't know what they're doing. We don't know why they're here. So I'm asking you, if you are in those areas, and in truth, again, those areas are meant to be highbrow and secure. You know, They are for people who can afford such lives and who want to be safe and tucked away in their spaces without being disturbed. The video shows us how, and in truth, if you look at that video, that doesn't looks like Yanokwaja or looks like Shomolu, or like all the other places on the mainland where you have people hanging around. In fact, it shows people smoking weed, of course, selling it. And I'm wondering, if you live in these areas, how is this possible? How is this even allowed? How did this even happen? How did this happen? And if you're one of those hanging around there, why are you loitering? Why are you invading their space? Why are you laying siege on Ikoyi? All right, let's get talking. Who's this fellow? Hello.
Hi, Wemimo.
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
Yeah, this is Remy.
Welcome, Remy.
Yeah. I once worked somewhere in Obalende in 2014. And what I observed back then was the huge disparity between people living within the Obalende axis and those living in Ikoyi, despite being close. And I said to some people back then that what Awolowo said will come to fruition very soon. When you fail to educate the children of the poor, they won't allow your own kids to enjoy their own wealth. So if they are asking us to come and secure Ikoyi, who is going to secure Bariga? That people living in Bariga are always used to this kind of lifestyle. They've left them to live in this kind of lifestyle. The Lubiri evictees, where they resettled, the Lubiri is just almost the same road as going towards Ikoyi.
Yeah.
Where they resettled, those who evicted from Sodogbami at Bejuleki by Ambode, where they resettled despite court giving an order. A lot of people were evicted under between 1999 and now by this same political party running the state. Where have they resettled anybody? They've rendered a lot of Lagosians homeless than they've built houses for them. So how do they expect them to live? Do they expect the poor to disappear from the face of the earth? So those living in Ikoyi shouldn't live in fear. What is to come? Just like a guy said to you yesterday, it never be. If it be, people could get on the street. Those living in Ikoyi,
do you think it is that all of these things you've mentioned, which are genuine factors, do you think it's the fault of those living in Ikoyi and Banana Island? They are not the government, remember? They're also citizens.
When it was happening, everybody kept quiet, not because they were not affected. Since I'm okay in my own house, I'm okay. So whoever gets bashed by the government, I don't need to speak. Since we are comfortable, we believe we shouldn't be concerned about the other people who are being maltreated by the government. So and it's going to haunt us whether we like it or not. Those uneducated, out of school children who probably we believe they're not our family, we shouldn't care about them. There's no place in the world where the poor are not being watched over because of things like this. That is why there are palliatives across in developed countries whereby, maybe students.
Hello. Okay, I think you're running out of airtime. All right. But thank you very much, Remy, for calling. Let me go to Twitter. Thank you for loving my dress. Damilola, thank you. Ego66 says, good afternoon, ma'am. I work in Ikoyi, Banana Island to be precise. I do hang around the Banana Island Road as well just to get food while I sleep over. Same goes to the construction workers. Okay, Johnson from Ojo, thank you. There's another comment. Let me try find it. Okwala for sure says, so because Ikoyi is a beautiful area meant for the rich men should not have any business there. Can't they make everywhere in Lagos as beautiful as Ikoyi so that everyone can taste the sweetness of life? They should know what it takes to live in Ajegule. Okay. But you know that if you were the one living in Ikoyi or Banana Island, I'm wondering if you'll be saying the same thing. Hello, welcome to the show. Oops, sorry about that. Please try again if you're able to. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, but the people there now.
Do you want to tell us your name?
Okay, my name is Akigbe.
Welcome.
And the people that they are talking about now,
Mm-hmm.
they are not the indigenes of that place that are lottery around. The indigenes of that place, at least I believe they were settled with money, and they have relocated to other area of Lagos or between the boundary of Lagos. Those people that are there now, if you go and meet them, they don't speak Yoruba. They not do they speak Egu. They are not even Westerners. So there are different people entirely. It's not that they were not people that they were not settled. I learned that they were settled inwardly by giving them the amount they requested. The amount they did not request, but the government made them to accept the little they can offer, and they took it and went to relocate. Yeah.
Okay, let's wait for them to call. I like the indigenes to also call. Yeah, if they were really resettled, and why are they still around if they were compensated?
They are not the ones here. The people that are Morocco that time, they were giving houses above the Morocco houses, and then they give all the houses they build. They relocate them to the one government built for them as a compensation.
Okay,
my brother was one of them.
Oh, okay. All right, thank you very much. Okay, so if you were one of those, one of the indigenes in these areas before it became highbrow, were you compensated? Tell us now. We're not collecting the money from you. And if you were compensated, where are you staying right now? Are you one of those hanging around the place? Like you still feel the place belongs to you? Welcome to the show. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, my name is Fidelis, and I'm calling you from myself.
Welcome, Fidelis.
Yeah, I once worked at Banana Island.
Okay.
Ocean Pareto as a precise.
Okay.
Now,
what were you doing there?
I was a security guard.
Okay.
Then.
Okay.
Now, as at then, I collect 5,000.
Oops.
Okay. Now, after work, we are being chased out of the estate. Okay.
When you close?
Yes, after work, because we are not allowed to sleep in the company there.
Okay.
So we come out of the company. There is no other. Banana Island as a whole has a security then that chased us out of the estate. So we have no choice than to just come and hang around Ikoyi and Obalende. All this is just because there was no money for us to transport ourselves home and probably go back the following day. Okay. Again, it is by working in Banana Island, that was where I had the chance to meet, prominent people like Fashola, Uduaga, and I think Itagiwa. So sometimes we are lucky to meet these people, and our story change. I don't know if you get.
Now, if you tell me, I will get. How did your story change?
Somebody helped me. Today I have a business of my own. A white man met me and raised me good money.
How much? Tell me. I'm not going to collect it from you.
Don't let me tell you how much, please. Let me tell you how much. Okay, it was a white man that helped me, gave me money. I came back to the mainland and established something on my own. Okay, the reason why he did that is because I have to explain to him. I used to have visual problems. So hanging around for me too is not even safe. So when I explained to this man, he just decided to, help me within himself.
No,
so that was how I managed to live Ikoyi, and I think for more than 5-6 years now, I don't think I've even crossed Third Mainland Bridge. Okay, thank you.
That's really good. Thank you very much for sharing your story. Cool. Okay. All right. Welcome to the sunny side. Okay, sorry about that. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I can hear you, yes. What's your name?
This is Engineer Chris calling.
Engineer Chris, thanks for calling.
Yeah. As regards the issue on ground, I want to actually buttress on some things about that video.
Okay.
So that video is, they're actually talking about those people who actually hang around during working hours. Because if you come to Banana Island, there is estate security who usher you in once it is 8 o'clock from Monday to Friday. And on Saturdays, 9, they are allowed to go on inside. Once it is 5 o'clock, every construction workers are closed and they are asked to go out. By 6 o'clock, you will not see anybody within. But along the street, even when you started this program, immediately you started this program, I was driving into the estate.
Okay.
You see those miscreants, I call them miscreants, those boys under the tree there, smoking.
In the estate?
I am telling you, no, before you enter the estate.
Okay.
On the right-hand side, when you are driving in, you see them there. There is also a land, an empty space, where they sell food inside. In the front of the land, that place, there are also workers. But let's assume in the evening, you see them smoking, taking all sort of drugs there. Even in the afternoon too. At this time, as I speak with you now, if you go there, you see them. Are you getting me?
Is there a police station around there? I'm sure there is one.
The only nearest police station is Ikoyi police station.
So why are they not rounding up these people selling drugs in broad daylight?
So if you look at what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to buttress is that workers are at the site at the moment now working. These people, you see, I have been in this estate, working in this estate, building houses in this estate since 2012. I have come across laborers who have worked, saved money, and do something good for themselves. Are you getting a rent house, apartment? And I have also seen people who have been in this estate within this Parkview and Banana Island for the past how many years. They are still doing this labor work, sleeping around, don't have a specific place where they are sleeping. They don't have a specific place where they are sleeping. Majority of them will just look for any place and sleep and wake up. And you think the big men will not be afraid? They will definitely be afraid. Now, if you look at this guy, this musician, Davido, whenever he's coming into the estate, you will see them come out in large crowd, blocking this guy, blocking everything. You will be wondering, where are they coming out from? Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Shouting and all that. So these are the things that is giving the what do you call it? The whole big men concern. This thing is giving them a concern to the extent that, okay, let me give you a scenario of what happened. I was caught in Banana Island in my boss's house during the NSAX period shooting and all that.
Okay.
So from his house, on the last floor up, you can be seeing the Lekki Link Bridge.
Yeah.
Do you know that the next morning when the aftermath of the NSAX, breaking of shops and all that, these things was carried out by these same boys who hang around within Lekki houses and all that. Are you getting me? Go to this, there's a estate called Marwa Estate, Abuki Estate or what have you in Lekki area.
Marwa.
Yes, in Marwa area. There is one Abuki Estate, they call Abuki Estate and all that.
Okay.
You go there, you still see the same people. We are the ones using laborers. We know the laborers that is ready to work. Some of them will not work. They are looking for something to steal. Some of them are not ready to work. Yesterday, let me give you a scenario. Yesterday, I and my friends who have been hustling since that 2012, we went somewhere to eat. A man just came, said he was telling the guy, he knows the guy. They all both attend the Redeemed Church, Olive Tree, before. And I said he needed money to give him money. The guy now said, okay, we give him money, he should wait. But look at it, when we were coming out of that place, I saw the man where he went to sleep. This man does not have a house. And it's old. He has finished himself with drink.
So he sleeps in a shack.
Drunk. If you see him, you know that this man is drunk. When you sleep under a shade somewhere, this man does not have a house. So many people like that, in the name of saying you want to beg one big man in order for one big man to
But where do you think they all came from? Are they indigenous of those areas that refuse to move?
They are not indigenous of anywhere. These are the boys who, in one time or the other, might have come with a construction company to work in that area. Probably after the construction company might have finished their job, their contract.
They refuse to go.
And move out. They themselves refuse to go.
Okay. Thank you very much for explaining this much. We're getting so many perspectives. Thank you all for sharing with us what's happening in these highbrow areas in Lagos. And I know that this is not peculiar to Ikoyi, Banana Island or the environs. It's the same thing across Lagos. Okay. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Thank you. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Phil.
Phil, thank you for calling.
Yeah. Are we seeing the topic?
Yes, we are.
Okay. There's something I want to point out here, and it's very important.
Okay.
You know, the rich man cannot live without the poor man, and the poor man cannot live without the rich man.
Mm-hmm.
It is a mystery. That is why no matter what they do, they cannot take away these people from them. And the people cannot go away from them. When you look at this, okay, let's talk about the domestic workers. In the morning, you talk about they going out to buy their breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, inside that essay, let's talk about like Banana Island.
Yeah.
There's no way you can buy a food like according to your own class. You know, somebody that is working for 25,000 naira, 30,000 naira, you don't expect him to go to where his oga or his madam is also going to, you know, buy food.
Yeah.
That would be a suicide. Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So these people now that later on, let me just talk about the people selling food for these people. If they are not there, how do you expect these people to cope up? And besides, they used to have task force that goes after these women and be collecting commission from them weekly. Yes, they collect money from them, and sometimes if this set come, get the money and go, and another one come, if the woman did not pay, they will take away all her food.
So it means that somehow, if these task collectors, workers are government officials, it would mean the government is aware of their presence there.
In fact, they are aware because, like now, let's look at it this way. The government, let me talk about the local government, can make or can generate revenue from these people. And that will also contribute towards the growth of the economy of the state.
Right.
It's very important. But these people, all they want is space and nothing but the space. And these people, to be frank with you, sometimes they don't even allow them to go out and look for what to eat. You work without a break. Some can start work from morning before they will stop maybe towards evening. And they will not even tell them to eat. I know that some of them do give them food to eat, but majority of them doesn't.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much for sharing this great point with us on the show. Let me take a final call, and I'll be asking you if you think that these workers are being well paid enough. What this shows us is a disparity between the rich and the poor. So we've been able to agree that the people who loiter appear to be in two different groups. Those who work, who are construction workers or some form of workers, domestic staff or drivers or whatever, who appear to work for residents of these highbrow areas. We also have, on the other hand, those who are not working in those areas, but they just sleep there, live there, hang around there, just waiting for some good luck to happen to them. Right? Okay. All right. Let's take this call before the break. Hello?
Yes. Hello, Wemimo.
Yes. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Catherine, I called back.
Okay.
Okay. I quite agree with some callers who have raised some valid points. And from what I was saying before, I'm thinking that there was one of the callers who said he is a construction person, and most of these guys work for them. Then I'd ask, if these guys work for you, where do they stay after work? Have they tried to find out where they stay? Do they even know them to where they are coming from?
So what it appears to me, like one of the engineers said, is there is a timing for work. You work, they open the gates from 8 a.m. By 5 p.m. if you work there, you're supposed to go home.
I understand what he's saying, even if those people work on Banana Island, I know how Banana Island is, and then they leave that place 5, 6. Do they know where they are going?
Why should I know where you're going? No, let's be frank. If you
No,
work for
it's
hold
not.
on. If you work for me, your company, do they find out where you're going after work, whether you go home or not? Does your company ask you that?
Okay, what I'm trying
Let's
to
be
say.
fair.
What I'm trying to say is this, Wemimo. Most of these construction companies do not do truth check on their workers to know where they live. Wemimo, I'm very certain that your company have your address.
Yeah, maybe they have my address, but they don't come to my house to check if I go home after work every day.
Now, Wemimo, this is where I'm trying to go down now, because
Let's make it quick. I need to head up for a break shortly.
This very thing is so deep that even the country as a whole doesn't even have data to know who is who in the country. Particularly this island, I'm very sorry to say, Ireland has become so porous to our brothers from the north who do not have anywhere they are staying here.
All right. I really need to head out on a break right now.
Entrepreneur? Do you have vision and passion? Are you a change maker? Then the 2021 Africa's Business Heroes competition is for you.
can never enter. The person was boasting to me that the police would never dare to enter that area. I can't remember what it's called now.
I am an Uber driver.
Okay.
Police can never, ever enter that area. I'm boastfully saying it to you too. Police cannot enter that area.
Wow.
So I don't know the kind of force that we need in Lagos to be able to go to that area and clean up that area. They sell all sorts of drugs. I've not seen the drug you want to mention on planet Earth that is not sold in that place.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you the truth. Make your findings very well.
Wow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for calling. But do the people in that area feel threatened? If you live around Mushin, do you feel threatened? Or is it a way of life for you? Are you used to it? Are you cool with it? Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Put off your radio.
Oh,
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah, Sam is the name. From
Sam. Your radio is
Last
still
room.
on, but move farther away from it. I can still hear it a bit.
Can you still hear it? Are you still hearing it?
Okay, I can hear you very well now. Go ahead.
Sam from Last room.
Lasu.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
See, when we talk of a banana estate, Ikoyi, they are places made for decent people. They are not made for somebody who is going there. If you are going there to work, you have to, when you close, I know Palmview, I'm a Uber driver. In Palmview, once it's 6 o'clock, whether you are in the site or not, you must go out of the place. At least you came from somewhere. When you close, you go to your house. In the morning, you come back to this thing.
Yeah.
I see no reason why they are hanging out. Hanging outside this thing, doing other business they're supposed to do. That place is meant for those who has money to go and stay there, not just be staying there that I'm working with somebody and you want to get shop there. You cannot get shop there. If they are being raided, they put themselves in risk. That is how I look at it.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for calling and sharing that with us. Hello, welcome to the show. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Concerning the Muslim matter.
Yes, do you want to tell me your name? Do you stay around Mushin, by the way?
Yes, Vivian.
Vivian, okay.
I stay around Mushin, yes. That area they are talking about, there's nothing they can do about that place.
Oh.
Because policemen came there, they come to that place, army even come there, even in the afternoon, you see them with gun.
Who? The boys?
You see them with gun in the afternoon.
You see who with boys? The police or the boys?
Even the boys.
Wow.
And police come there. I don't know whether they give them gun or something. Police come there, army come there. Nobody, no first man can enter that place. So I don't know, but the only thing that they don't threaten anybody in the area.
Okay.
I think anything they do, they rob outside the area. They don't disturb people that stay in that area.
Oh, okay.
But that place is a very dangerous place.
Okay. But you don't feel threatened?
Yes. Sportsmen cannot enter that place.
But you don't feel threatened staying there?
No, we don't. They don't threaten the people in the area.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much for sharing that. Hello. Hello.
Hi, Wemimo. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Richard. I'm calling you from Ikoyi Road right now.
Okay.
Heading towards Sule.
Okay.
It's sad the way our country, Nigeria, doesn't have any social safety net for anybody. Anybody. I mean anybody. Yeah. And then at the slightest, sight of people who are just basically struggling to stay alive. We start talking about secure Ikoyi, secure that. Talk about the construction companies. You and I know that, there are labor laws in place in certain places around the world. That if you are employing somebody for a certain job, there is a basic minimum. There are standards for some types of contracts to help these people keep their head above water.
Yeah.
But what is it in Nigeria? Is anybody regulating that space? Is anybody looking at what the construction companies are doing? Is anybody worried about who is working here and what are they being paid? Nobody. Then when they stay at the construction site or hang around to survive just so that they can, keep their head above water, we start shouting secure Ikoyi. I think that video is actually elitist. That video is segregational and shouldn't actually be taken very seriously. When we get serious as a people, we begin to prepare and plan social safety nets for citizens, for the citizenry. We are not a serious people anymore. We are not serious. Awolowo's words will come to pass. It will come to pass if we don't change this trajectory we are on right now. Thank you.
Thank you very much for calling. All right, so let me go on to WhatsApp. Hey, oh my goodness. I've got loads of comments here. Let me start from here. Ken on WhatsApp, Wemimo, these barber shops are where their domestic staff cut their hair. The canteens are where your drivers, security guards, and so on eat daily. Okay. Okay, welcome. Good afternoon. I work in Ikoyi, Banana Island, to be precise. I do hang around the Banana Island Road as well, just to get food while I sleep over. Same goes to the construction workers. Johnson from Ojo. Thank you. Wemimo, it's obvious that the person who made that video did not do his homework thoroughly. In this work, it might just be a deliberate thing, Most of them, as I agree with the callers, are artisans and cannot afford to go home daily, considering that they live on the mainland. Taking traffic situation, distance, and time into consideration, it will cost them more, and they still need to feed. So this isn't the major problem. I think the main issue is the fact that Lagos is overpopulated, thereby making the highbrow areas look like ghettos. The streets are dirty, everywhere is jam-packed, and there are so many unemployed, yet majority of companies prefer to set up their companies on the island, and there's no balance. Okay. Omotaya from Lekki, the poor cannot sleep because they are hungry. The rich cannot sleep because the poor are awake. Feed the poor and everyone would be able to sleep. That's very deep. Wemimo, yes, I'm reading your comments. Lawal from Ikorodu, most of these incidents that are surfacing are things you get from a country lost in injustice. Most of the people loitering around that video are people that are denied their employment benefits. Those working on the site are supposed to be given good working conditions like housing, at least. But no, they have to fend for themselves. And the domestic workers are even worse treated by the employers. Then the nature of the Nigerian is to survive no matter what. So those are the basic of what forms today's sins in that video. I agree some might be relevant, but they are just there to cause trouble. But those are the ones even ruling the world in... Okay. I don't understand anymore. You didn't use any punctuation, so greet me. Thank me for even able to read that much. Mr. V from Lekki says, on this side of life, Wemimo, there can never be a balance. There will always be the rich and the poor. The problem at Ikoyi is a litmus test of a whole in this country. We can never have it all. Okay, thank you very much. Nice topic, thank you. I want a repeat broadcast of this show. Okay. Kalajayi Adeshola says, when the foundation is faulty, no matter how beautiful the house is, it will eventually collapse. So the foundation our policies are built on in Nigeria is faulty. So no matter how pretty anywhere is in Nigeria today, it's only a matter of time. Everywhere will be infiltrated. Olajide, my gosh, a long message. Okay. It says, don't mind all these so-called rich people. The gap between the poor and the rich is too much in this country. The rich feel threatened once they see where people gather buying food or relaxing. These so-called rich people will be paying their domestic workers peanuts and expect them to go home every day. How much is the salary? Most of these guys hang around so they can easily resume back to work and have some savings at the end of the month. Where these people are living is too far. Even to feed from the salary is hard. And most of the time, these rich people do call the police to arrest the food sellers. Okay, I need to go out on a break on the show. I'm back with the news and some more talk on the sunny side. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. Let's keep talking on social media. I'll be back in a moment.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Entertaining and informing Nigeria 24/7.
Hello. Thanks for joining us again on this live transforming online business education
we share some latest information on the benefits of e-business and e-investment. I have in the studio today an online business professional with the right skill sets in financial education. Well, this man has been in the business for over a decade, and he understands a lot about the business and e-investment particularly. He's an e-trader and an online entrepreneur with Raleigh Academy. He was trained at the London School of Business and Finance and also the London Academy of Trading. He has certification on technical analysis from Cyprus. He has gathered over 12 years' experience in financial trading and technical analysis. He has consistently organized several hours of webinars, seminars, workshops, and coachings on trading and financial market analysis. Well, this man understands his business properly, and I'm glad to have him in the studio today. Michael Akinwale. Thanks for joining us, Michael.
Thank you very much, Lekon. It's a beautiful day to be in the studio. I can guarantee you it's going to be an awesome time looking at the latest information on attaining financial freedom when it comes to the internet.
All right. In today's program, we'll be looking at 5 critical questions you must answer before going online to guarantee business success.
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Let's start from the basics. Some people are scared of the internet. They think everything about online is a scam. What do you have to say about this?
Well, I think basically I don't blame them. Sometimes, the internet is invisible. So due to the visibility, and some people are actually scared of things they cannot see or they cannot touch. So they just assume that because they cannot see, they cannot touch it, or they cannot see it, it means it's a scam. But I can tell you, the internet is as real as the real world. Because everything that is in the real world is also online also. And because the internet actually has a way of magnifying whatever you bring into it.
Okay.
And because generally in life, there is scam going around everywhere normally also. So when it goes online, it gets a little bit bigger. So that's what some people actually feel the internet is scam. But I can tell you, anybody listening to me right now, that the positives of the internet quite outweighs the negative.
Okay.
So there's no negative you can hear about the internet that can outweigh the positive. So therefore, no matter what negative you are hearing, I can tell you the internet is more positive than negative.
Okay, now we hear a lot of stories about people making millions, hundreds of thousands here and there.
Yeah.
Are people really making money online? Or is it just some kind of hype?
Well, I think we need to draw a balance there because, anytime people are making millions, they make it look as if it's overnight. No. The internet is also like the same space like real life. It takes time to actually succeed.
Okay.
So it's not overnight. All right. But if you look at it, critically over time, we've discovered that the internet right now is becoming the major place where people are actually able to achieve financial freedom faster. Let me give you 2 case scenarios. For instance, look at Eric Yan, the guy that started Zoom. He started Zoom several years ago, and due to the pandemic, people now needed to actually start doing online meetings. And that's how Zoom took the guy to become a billionaire. Take, for instance, Shola and Ezra, the guy that started Paystack. They started some years ago. An international company was able to come and buy Paystack last year for $200 million. Now, if you convert that to Naira, that's practically almost the value of a Nigerian bank. Started by 2 boys online. All these things cannot happen without the internet. So I can tell you, even though there might be some hype around the internet, but the reality is if you're in there, you know that people are actually making some real value for themselves.
All right, interesting. Now, what are the major businesses that people can do online?
Okay, I think there are 2 major categories of businesses that people can do online. The first one is what I call your service. When you take it online, it becomes e-services. That means whatever service you are rendering, maybe you're an engineer, you're an architect, you're a farmer, you can actually add an online to that business to make it an e-service business.
Okay.
All right, that's it. That's one side. The other side is what I call buying and selling. Another buying and selling, you have things like e-commerce, where you put your product online and you are buying and you're selling it actually. And then what we call e-trading. E-trading is actually like an advanced e-commerce where you are buying and trading on the global financial market. All right? So those are the 2 major categories of businesses that people can do online.
E-trading is one of the businesses you mentioned.
Yes.
Is it the same thing as investment?
Now, e-trading is not investment. And I think people need to be clear about that. Because right now in Nigeria, we have a lot of problems with people putting money in an investment. But the challenge is that if this person or this company you are giving money is not regulated by a certain entity that regulates in that region. For instance, in Nigeria, SEC regulates investment. E-trading actually is not an investment. E-trading is a business. It's something you are doing by yourself that you are 100% control of, and you are buying and selling. And mark my word, 100% control. This is what I mean. When you put money in an investment, you are not in control anymore because the money has left you. But when you are doing e-trading, the money is still in your control. So you are just doing business like every other person, buying and selling on the global financial market.
Okay. Do you need to run a course in school on internet businesses before going online?
Well, I always recommend people get education because you see, proper preparation prevents poor performance. So with proper training, before you start, I don't care how simple the business is, it's good to actually just get a level of education. And there are different levels of education that people can get right now when it comes to do business online. The first one is that there are universities that are offering courses now on e-business, on e-commerce, on e-trading. There are universities. For instance, I went to London Academy of Trading.
Okay.
But it's quite expensive. When you have to go to university to do this, it cost me £5,000 for just 1 month course.
In London?
In London.
Okay.
Quite expensive. So the first one is that there are universities that offer them, all right? And then there are videos you can watch online also to learn. The problem with watching videos is that it's not structured learning. You understand what I'm saying? So it might take you more time, but it's cheap.
Okay.
It only costs you data. And the third one is that you can attend trainings and workshops. So these are the 3 ways that you can actually get the education that you need to start your e-business.
All right, education, training, key factors. How can Nigerians access this kind of education?
Okay, when it comes to the university one, which I say is quite expensive, it will be difficult to really get right here in Nigeria. But when it comes to the training and workshops, that's where Rally Academy is here. Rally Academy is actually one of the top companies in the world when it comes to trainings and coachings on how to start your e-business, which is why every month we have what we call our e-business foundation training. Our e-business foundation training is actually an educational event where we're going to show you how to start your e-business and how you can do it successfully. And you see, the beauty of it is that you're going to be taught by people who are already doing it. For instance, I'm talking to you, I'm into e-trading, I'm into e-commerce, I'm into several online businesses. All right, so you're going to be taught by people who are actually doing the business practically. So at this training, we're going to be looking at e-commerce, we're going to look at e-trading, and we're going to look at e-services. All right, okay. In e-commerce, we're going to be showing you what are the products that are moving right now online. Not everything is online. Then how do you structure your e-business properly? Do you have your own website, or you go and join what they call a marketplace? You see, how do you implement a payment gateway on your e-commerce platform? All these things we're going to be looking at this training. Then we look at e-services. How do you put your service online so that that service gets high visibility immediately and you start getting clients to actually call you for that service? And last, we look at e-trading. In e-trading, we're going to be helping you to open your e-trading account, looking at commodities trading, stocks trading, currencies trading. How do you buy and how do you sell? All these things, we're going to be looking at them at this training. And I can tell you, it will be a good foundation for you to start your e-business.
All right, foundation education, very important. Who should attend this training?
Okay, there are basically two kinds of people that we're looking at. Number one, if you are the kind of person, maybe you've been doing business online and you are struggling, that means something is wrong in the knowledge you have. You need to come for this training.
Okay.
Or secondly, you have not even done anything online before. You're just a 100% novice. Then you need to be at this training so you can get the proper foundation that you need to succeed online.
All right, so let's look at the requirements now and the cost to attend the training. What does it cost?
Okay, this training is actually coming to you absolutely free of charge from Rally Academy. Rally Academy, from our global office in Europe, we organize these trainings free of charge. All right, so you pay nothing. And who are those that will attend? For instance, if you're an investor, you should be at this training to come and look at what you can do in e-trading. Or if you're a job seeker or a housewife, you don't even need to be computer literate. As long as you can use your Android phone or your iOS phone, then you can actually start a business online, because even your phones now can do everything you need to do online. So there's no requirement to attend. You don't need to be computer literate. It's free of charge, and so that means there's no reason why you shouldn't be there.
Let's run through the dates, the time, and the venue of the training, and how participants can register to attend.
The training will be taking place for 2 days, right here in the city of Lagos. You don't need to be there for the 2 days. Just pick one of the days to be there. And the date this training will be taking place is this week, Thursday 22nd, and Friday, the 23rd of April, 2021. And then again, this week, Thursday 22nd, and Friday, the 23rd of April, 2021. On these 2 days, the time will be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. From 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So 3 hours of very, very life-changing time. The venue of the event on those 2 days will be at Right House, number 43, Adewuni Jones, Ikeja, right here in the city of Lagos. Right House, number 43, Adewuni Jones, Ikeja, right here in the city of Lagos. Please note that all COVID-19 protocols are being observed at this venue. So when you are coming, make sure you wear your face mask. It's also very important that you start to be at this event so we know you are coming and we can prepare for you. And to register is simple. Send an SMS to your phone number and then your seat will be reserved to be at this event. So take your phone right now. Let me show you how to register. If you want to register to attend on the first day, which is Thursday, the 22nd of April, 2021, send an SMS with the word L1. That's L for Lagos, and the number to this phone number 090 4000 5005. The telephone number again 090 4000 5005. And if you attend on the second day, which is Friday, the 23rd of April 2021, send an SMS with the word L2, that's L for Lagos, and the number 2 to the same phone number 090 4000 5005. And that phone number again 090 4000 5005. That's 090 4000 5005. Thank you.
What else would participants benefit at this training, aside all those things you've mentioned?
Okay, basically there are two major things we're going to be giving participants at this training, apart from the training they're coming for. Number one, remember I told you earlier that another way that people can learn is with videos.
Okay.
And so we believe that just coming for a 3-hour course might not be enough. So therefore, we'll also package trainings in videos, in a DVD. We're going to be giving you at this training for you to take home to continue your learning, all right? But this DVD is only for those who register to attend, and it's only for the first 50 people to register to attend, all right? So begin to register now to book your seat, because only the first 50 will get this free DVD at this training. And secondly, Rally Academy is also going to be giving out our 125% bonus. 125% bonus. This bonus, because at least 125,000 naira. This one is specifically for the business of e-trading, which you can put in your trading account to actually boost your trading, so that you can start your e-trading business at a very bright note. So these two things, the DVD and the bonus, they are waiting for you at this training. Register now to attend, and I can tell you it's going to be a great time.
Okay, all right. So tell us again the dates, the time, and the venue of this training, and how participants can register to attend.
The training will be taking place for 2 days, right here in the city of Lagos. You don't need to be there for the 2 days. Just pick one of the days to be there. And the date this training will be taking place is this week, Thursday 22nd, and Friday, the 23rd of April, 2021. And then again, this week, Thursday 22nd, and Friday, the 23rd of April, 2021. On these 2 days, the time will be from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. From 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. So 3 hours of very, very life-changing time. The venue of the event on those 2 days will be at Right House, number 43, Adewuni Jones, Ikeja, right here in the city of Lagos. Right House, number 43, Adewuni Jones, Ikeja, right here in the city of Lagos. Please note that all COVID-19 protocols are being observed at this venue. So when you are coming, make sure you wear your face mask. It's also very important that you start to be at this event, so we know you are coming and we can prepare for you. And to register is simple. Send an SMS to your phone number, and then your seat will be reserved to be at this event. So take your phone right now. Let me show you how to register. If you want to register to attend on the first day, which is Thursday, the 22nd of April, 2021, send an SMS with the word L1, that's L for Lagos, and the number to this phone number 090 4000 5005. The telephone number again 090 4000 5005. And if you attend on the second day, which is Friday, the 23rd of April, 2021, send an SMS with the word L2, that's L for Lagos, and the number 2 to the same phone number 090 4000 5005. And that phone number again 090 4000 5005. That's 090 4000 5005. Thank you.
All right, it's been an amazing time with our professional in the studio, Michael Akinwale. Thank you very much for coming today.
Thank you so much, Leko.
We've listened to the 5 critical questions you must answer before going online to guarantee business success. Thank you very much, Michael, for coming.
Thank you so much.
Take advantage. Opportunities do not come every time. This might be that opportunity you need for a breakthrough. Bye for now.
Join the conversation no matter where you are. Download our mobile app by searching Nigeria Info FM on the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Also, get news updates in sports, entertainment, news, and current affairs right on the app. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk. The news update on 99.3 Nigeria Info.
99.3 Nigeria Info. The time is 2 p.m. You're listening to the news headlines. Gunmen attack police station in Enugu, kill 2 officers. Federal government blames secessionists for police attacks in southeast. Federal government reacts to UK's asylum to IPOB members, calls it an insult to Nigeria. Ohaneze Ndigbo also reacts to UK's asylum to IPOB members, says every favor extended to Igbos deserves commendation. Bandits attack another university in Kaduna State. NNPC says queues will disappear before Friday as petrol scarcity hits Abuja. The Senate calls for policy changes to reduce cement cost, while Lagos to hold local government elections in July. And World reacts as ex-police officer Derek Chauvin found guilty of murder, manslaughter in George Floyd's death. Those were the headlines. It is back to the sunny side here at 99.3 Nigeria Info. I'm Yvonne Okaifo.
It's okay. That is okay. Let me explain. No, it's okay. Let me explain. It's okay. She off your mic.
On 99.3 Nigeria Info, your mic is always on. Let's talk. The sunny side with Joyce.
Welcome back. It is still the sunny side on 99.3 Nigeria Info. My name is Wemimo Adewuni. Thanks for being here. We've had great conversation up till this moment, and it's time to turn it around. We're live on Facebook and YouTube. You can continue to watch us right now. You can also join the conversation on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM using the hashtag Nigeria Info SS for sunny side. Okay, we've also got the phone lines. You guys are calling already. On the phone lines, the number is 080 0700 993 993 993. We've got a line for female callers, and that's 014657190 014657190. Welcome. Let us switch this conversation for the next 30 minutes before I join Desmond Majakodumi. Let's talk about languages and interpretations. Languages and interpretations. And I'd like to get your opinion on this phrase or, clause. It's a clause because it's complete. What will be, will be. What will be, will be. I'd like you to share with me what you believe about this statement and what's your interpretation of it. How much of your life's event are of your own making? How much is simply left to fate? Now, will something happen to you if it's already predestined, no matter how hard you try to avoid it? Okay, let's talk about what will be, will be. How much of your life's event are of your own making? How much is left to fate? 0700 993 993 993. We've not got so much time, so we're going to pace it up, make it quick. Comment quick. For female callers, it's 014657190. Hello, welcome to the sunny side.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. What's your name?
My name is Solomon.
Your name is?
Solomon.
Solomon, all right. What will be, will be. Do you believe that? What's your interpretation of it? Okay, I cannot hear you. All right, please try again. What's your interpretation of that statement? What will be, will be. Hello. Hello. All right, I cannot hear you either. So let's do this. Give me a minute to restore this lines. Okay. All right, there we go. We're also live on Facebook and YouTube. What's your interpretation of the statement, what will be, will be? And you tell me, in your life's journey, how much of your journey is left to fate? And how much of it do you think is of your own personal making? Hello? What's going on with the lines? Okay, I'll go to Twitter. I'll also use WhatsApp, and the number is 08095975805. That's WhatsApp. Hello.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Am I on to Wemimo?
Yes, you are. What's your name?
Oh, this is Coyote calling from Ikoyi.
Welcome.
Yeah. In fact, number one, I have to let you know, the way you people are operating your show there, I don't like it.
Which part of it? What don't you like?
For example, somebody called 3 times from Odo Alaba, 1 franc from Odo Alaba, 3 times. And I'll be calling immediately you start this show, my phone will be ringing. The person that is organizing to pick your call is not well organized at all.
Okay.
It's not well organized.
All right, sorry about that. Now that you are in here, would you like to join me on the show?
That is why I like a sheriff. If you call sheriff once.
All right, I think we've gotten the point. Can we move on with that now?
Now the issue of the people that hanging around.
I'm done talking about that.
Please let me quickly because I'll be calling.
Okay. All right. I'll let you. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm a driver.
Okay.
For example, before my boss live at Banana. And when I want to start, before I started this work, I was out of work for complete 4 years as a family man. And I live at Agbara. When I secured this job, the man told me initially that there's no vacancy of where you can live. But because I am so eager that I want to get a job, I said I'm okay by it. The first day I late. The second day I late. The man drive himself to the office. The man complains. I have to bargain with the security. Say, please. The security told me that they will not allow me to be inside until the late hour. So I have to go out to go and hang somewhere.
Yes, I'm with you.
I have to go out to go and look for somewhere to go and hang and eat. When it is late hour, then I will move back to go and rest for the day. Because I cannot spend 2,000 to Agbara and 2,000 come back on top of 60,000 as a salary. I do understand.
Yeah, I get you.
So for salary 2,000 to Agbara, 2,000 come back every day, 4,000 every day. Come and tell me how I want to survive. You see, these people that is tagging this video, check that person. The person, if you look at person like that, he does not have a driver. He does not have a driving service. These are the people that are so selfish that they go to a hotel, go and eat a plate of food, 15,000. But to give their driver 1,000 a day for food, it's very so hard for them. Are you expecting me to go and buy a food of 10,000 per plate at the rate of when I'm collecting 60,000 in a month?
Okay.
I will pay school fees. I want you to look at this. You do not take this magic video as anything. We are not armed. We are not with arms. We are not with anything. We are just looking for where we will survive.
Okay.
No, the level of poverty is so high in the country. Everybody wants to. There's nobody have a mind to steal or to do anything. But when it's past beyond levels, it turns to people to now to become a radical or to become something else.
Okay.
Please, you shouldn't use yourself. You as a journalist, come around Ikoyi. For example, now we are living at Ikoyi now. Come around under this tree. Come and do interview from these people. You see, they are just flesh. Some people have lost their job and they're not looking. What can I do? They decided with the little token that is in their hand, go and buy paper. As maybe they are professional on it before. They hang around and to make sure that they want to survive in life. They should stop intimidating. Or if they know that Ikoyi is not conducive for them, they should leave Ikoyi and go to heaven.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, so here's my discovery with this last caller. So I'm gonna shelve languages and interpretations for today. I see that you all still have a lot to say to me, and I'm going to allow you say it for the next few minutes till 2:30 before I go on to Desmond Majekodumi. So I can feel your pulse. This is Nigeria Info. Let us talk. We love to talk to you. We love to hear you talk. So I'm going to shelve languages and interpretations, and we're going to stay with the Ikoyi thing. As well as with other areas in Lagos. Let's stay with that. I'm sure you are happy to hear that. Aren't you? Okay, so let's stay with that up to 2:30 when Desmond joins me. All right. Make it worth my while. Make it worth my while. Okay. Hello? Are you there?
Action lady.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God. Good afternoon. Thank you, my sister.
Good afternoon. Welcome.
This 12 o'clock I've been calling.
Oh, I'm glad you're able to make it in.
I'm telling you, this is Banana Island something.
Okay.
Sister, I'm telling you, I never feel happy when I leave Sulere to this place. I used to tell the security at the gate, do you think here is a film hall that I want to come and watch film? The way they treat their workers, apart from those laborers that you see at the gate, I'm not in support of what those laborers are doing. You will see them with their boxers, their shirts on their shoulder, with funny hairstyles, be drinking that thing in the sachet. You know that sachet drink? Smoking weed. Some will be playing this, I want to be a millionaire. You know that red box that some of these girls carry about? It's threatening. When you see them, you will be afraid. I'm telling you. But for them, like where I work, two of my friends, they have small car. Like me, I have my gura gura. You dare not park your car inside the compound where you are working. And there's enough space. So. But thank God, the family I'm working with, we have a 2-car slot. I put my own at the back, then put my boss own in front. For 1 week, my car will be there. Even if we have a visitor, we have a visitor's car park. But some of them here, where to eat? The other day I want to go and buy food around 8 a.m. You know, the security patrol team stop me. Hey, come here. Then I stand. I say, what is it? He said, come here. I said, for what? What do you want? He said, where are you going to? I said, I want to get something to eat. By this time, I said, look, these people we work with, they don't feed us. Me, I'm working with expatriate, right? They don't feed us. And I'm not feeling fine. I need to get, guys, it's not yet time to go and eat. Where's your ID card? Money, what do you mean by ID card? Do you allow people to enter here without ID card? If I don't have ID card, I won't be in this banana estate. So please, then the mopo among them say, allow this Oga to go. If rain fall, you are coming from the gate to enter there. Nowhere to take shelter. Let me run in somewhere before you say make a step there, they will come and chase you away. So why are they afraid? And they have only one road. Last week I was telling my second, there's one serious traffic that extended from first gate, 5 second gate, first gate to Banana Island. And if any uprising, these guys are in trouble because there's only one road. And you know what some of them do? They build their house, put a speedboat by the back. So they can just jump into their speedboat and run away. They themselves, the people working with them, they are not treating them well. How much are you paying? 50,000, 60. Like the one I'm working with. I can't be driving from Sulere to here every day. No, don't worry, there's a BQ for you. I stay there Monday. Within the estate, I can't drive my car to the shopping mall. They say I don't have sticker. They say I don't have sticker. I'm telling you. I tell you, so Christmas, supposing my boss live around this mall, then I will park my car outside the gate, then trek down. He say, oh God, you don't have sticker, you have to come back.
Wow.
I'm telling you. And once it's 9 o'clock, they don't want to see anybody. You want to go and buy food. You know, some of us, we close late. They don't want to see you outside the estate. Their security team will block you and say, no, you're not supposed to be out by 9. 9 o'clock when I'm telling you.
Wow.
So someone should not be afraid. What they're supposed to do, they are not doing. During the lockdown, there's one of them, 312, that young man tried. Every 2 weeks or so, he feed people. You saw these laborers line up in the man's gate. That man surprised me.
Wow.
Throughout that corona lockdown, that guy was helping all these laborers. Once it's 5 o'clock, they will chase everybody out of the site. Now you are telling me they're loitering around. Let them continue. Thank you, Wemimo.
Thank you very much for sharing. I think I made a good decision to continue with this. Hello?
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Wemimo.
Yes, welcome. What's your name?
My name is Ayo. I'm calling from Ijaniki.
Welcome, Ayo.
I want to talk about the island as well as the mainland. On the island, those people will feel insecure because the domestic staff living around them cannot afford the kind of accommodation available there. That is why you will see some of them hang around. I can remember when I was working in Lekki, we were like 4 staying in one room. And when any of us had visitors, the 3 of us will have to loiter the street till the visitor will leave. You understand? When you have 4 married men living in one room, one of the wives visits, the 3 of us will have to be hanging around on the street till
the wife will leave.
Yes, because we cannot. If she has to stay 2-3 days, we don't have choice. And when it is another person's turn, the other 3 too, we understand. That is how we do.
Wow.
You understand? That is it. I worked there. I knew what it was. But here on the island, on the mainland, we have found a problem that most of us are not even seeing as a problem at the moment because there's no street now you can't find that Okada Park. All these people moving around, buying condemned material and the rest of them, they don't have addresses. But one night, I was so unfortunate to be on the Lagos-Badagry Expressway. as a result of traffic around 12 a.m. Come and see these guys sleeping on the express, the meridian of the express, in hundreds, lying down there along Alabarago. You can just drive there.
Wow.
Send somebody to go there around 12 in the night. They don't have home. They sleep on the media. You will see them. You will think it's a log of dead persons you are saying, but they are all wrapped themselves in clothes, banners of posters on the street and the rest of them. And that's how they will stay there till the next morning. 4 a.m., 5 a.m., they are taking their bath on the street there in the open space, defecating there in the open space.
Wow.
These people are like waiting army for something because I don't understand. They are everywhere. All the places you don't. In fact, they know the communities more than people here now.
But don't you see that ultimately the problem is that they don't have anywhere else to be?
Probably that is what they would tell, because I once asked one. I was fortunate to meet one speaking good English, even among others. One man with a one eye is better than the others. At least I could decode information from the English he was speaking. I asked him, "Why are all you people here?" He said, "There is war in our place. They are killing us every time. We are here to survive."
Oh.
Okay, where do you intend to live? He said, "Anywhere, even in front of your shop, under your table, we will sleep. So long as nobody will kill us."
So many of them have run possibly from the north down here, and they just have to sleep on the road.
They just have to.
Thank you very much.
They are there knowing the communities even more than those of us who are paying rent. Because there are some streets somebody will mention in my area, I will tell you I don't know. Mention it to them.
Oh, sorry. I think you're out of airtime. But thank you very much for pointing that out. So we see that there's also migration happening. People coming from the north because of insurgency, banditry, terrorism. They also need to live and make a life for themselves. What does government have to do? Identify them. Have a data for them. Create something for them. Right? They are all Nigerians. Hello, welcome to the show. Hello, are you there? Okay, you're not ready. Hello.
Hello.
Please put up your radio.
Okay.
Have you put it off?
Yes, I'm off from it.
All right, welcome. What's your name?
My name is Sheyi.
Sheyi, thanks for calling.
I'm calling from Ikoyi.
Okay, go ahead.
We're talking about the people at Ikoyi. You know what has happened? Recently, they drove people at Takabi away.
At what? Hello?
The invasion that they did at Takabi, that they drove all the people in the island away.
Yes.
Part of the people they are there now, they are at Ikoyi there. I know somebody there. I know some family they are there. So they are there now, and then there will be lottery now because the government didn't provide any provision for them. So all those things is part of the problem that they cause for themselves.
Right.
So,
thank you very much, Sheyi, for pointing that out. That's true. Where else could there be? That should be the conversation right now. Hello.
Hello, Wemimo.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. My name is Ambrose.
Ambrose, thanks for calling.
Wemimo, you see all these issues that we're talking about. Government should provide the basic amenities. As we speak, government has not provided them. Talk less of those people. Ikoyi those days, in the 80s when I came to Ikoyi, you need to see how Ikoyi was. Look at Ikoyi today. I think most of the development, all of these things has even drifted to Lekki Phase 1. But the truth is that when you look at the people, even basic amenities they don't have. Security, they cannot protect them. Is it the people that cannot protect people that the people have, moved from the north to the south now that they want to protect? So, government has so much in their hands and they are pretending. That's the dangerous issue. As if nothing is happening. No effort, no palliative, no moves, to assuage Nigerians and then to make things easier. So situations are just getting, from bad to worse to worse. You begin to ask yourself, how do we get out of this? Instead of government to begin to think of how they can go into agriculture and, these SMEs, where they can get small, manufacturing companies and engage youth, they are just there politicking. So Wemimo, it's a very big issue. I don't know how we are going to come out of this. So people say Nigerians, they only say, let's pray to God, let's pray to God. God has given us everything. Wemimo, people came out for NSAS. They shut them up. People protest, they lock them up. If we don't pray to God, who else can we pray to? Who else can we pray to? It's God I'm looking up to, because these politicians, they are the same, north, south, east, west. They are the same thing. No difference. And they are the ones, they are not more than 1 or 2%. They are oppressing 99%. It is well with us, so good afternoon.
Thank you very much for calling. Wow. Well, it's a big problem. Big problem. Not just in Ikoyi and Banana Island, but also right there where you live. Unemployment rates high. No jobs, no money. If you follow me on Twitter, I'm just going to retweet that post. Let me look for it. I shared a post. A taxi driver who picked me, I believe was that last week, told me, "Auntie, record me and share on social media." Interestingly, he says he doesn't listen to the radio. He picked me from the office, but he doesn't listen. So he didn't even know that was what I talked about that day. He told me to record him. I'm going to look for that video and retweet it right now. And he summarily talked about the fire on the mountain hanging around in Lagos. And this is spurred. Okay, here it is. I shared this on the 13th of April. So I'm just going to retweet it. There you go. So if you check my timeline, you would find that post up there. And he talked about, driving around Lagos and seeing the despondency, the helplessness, the hopelessness, and the raw desperation of people hanging around every corner of Lagos because they've got nothing to do, and looking at you in your car and thinking about how they can get something off you because they've got nothing. And the NSAS and the aftermath also taught us that, the fear for me, though, is that the few people who are also trying to help the poor, when this rain, if and when it does fall, it's going to drop on everybody. That's the alarming thing for me. When the people get desperate, they don't remember that you used to help them. They lump you up together with, they are the privileged, and it is their fault that we are this way. Okay. Back to the phones. Hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Let me not mention my name here.
That's okay.
Yeah. You see, the problem is happening everywhere in Lagos. It's not only at Ikoyi, but the fact is the rich have neglected the poor. The gap between the rich is too high in this country. It's something everybody should expect it. We're just the time this thing will burst, I think nobody is going to survive. I happen to work with a rich man. These people, they are very wicked. Very wicked. If you're not careful, you will kill.
If you don't?
I said if you're not careful, oh God, you will kill them. You will not care about them.
Why?
They are wicked. I work with a rich man.
And so tell me precisely how this person is wicked.
Can you tell me if you're working for somebody and somebody look at you as a dog? The food their dog eats, you cannot see it to eat. Did you imagine that? I work with the rich. Some of them, they are good, though. Some of them, they don't want to see your face because you're poor. I think when it happens, maybe they will fly to the sky. I think come to Ladipo here along Oshodi, all the bridges from here to Ekeja. Those guys are sleeping there.
Yeah.
Now you will not know their power. In the evening, in the night, you will know how terrible they are. Who caused it? Who caused it? Someone will take a huge amount of money. If you give me 5 million, I think I will make use of that. And I will not be poor.
Yeah.
You take 10 million to go and pay tithe, to give it to a pastor. So many things are happening here. I work with a rich man. And anytime I remember about that man, I feel so bad. Thank you.
Wow. Thanks for calling. Let me see if I can do one more in 1 minute before I go on a break. Hello.
Hi.
Yes,
Wemimo.
welcome. Can we make this very quick?
Yes, we can. I just want to say that the caller who just spoke, saying that he works with a rich man and, they're wicked. I just want to say that Nigerians are often very entitled to money that doesn't belong to them. He was talking about how, they give you food that belongs to dogs. If you're working for somebody, the person, if your contract doesn't say they should feed you, the person should not be feeding you. That's number one. Number two, what Nigerians often describe as wicked is often entitlement to money or favors that don't belong to them. And we need to die that. Are there some privileged people that are wicked? Yes. But a lot of what Nigerians call wicked is simply people just treating you fairly based on the contracts that you signed for them.
Okay. Thank you very much. But I need to go out on a break. We can have a full conversation on this. My name is Wemimo Adewuni.
If you're like me, that has to deal with heavy downloads and a need to be
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.